Hello, I have another tutorial to share with you today. We're going to be covering yet another box in this beautiful lokta paper. So I'm just going to show you some of the supplies. We need a box. This happens to be an iPhone box, but we're going to be using a different box today. We also need some scissors, some spray adhesive, and some of these metal poles that I picked up from an Etsy shop, and I'll have the link below. And look for a coupon code too, because the Etsy shop owner said that she's going to pass one on to us. And you also need some brads here to adhere that metal pole to the box, and a paper piercer. So I'm going to start off by just kind of measuring out how much paper I'm going to need. And I want it to be enough to wrap around the whole box and to go inside the box, but not on the base of the box. So I'm just taking that outside to spray it with some spray adhesive. You want to make sure it's in a well-ventilated area. Then just press down the box onto the paper, and then we're going to cut 4 slits on either side of the box. You want to make sure you're going in the same direction for all 4 of these slits. I did cut out a little piece of this, so just to speed along the video. Excuse me. So now you just want to wrap these flaps around the box, and I had a little bit of excess here, so I'm wrapping it all the way around the box and all the way to the other side. So for this box, since I'm kind of running out of paper, I'm going to trim off the excess right here on both sides, because there's no need for it to wrap around the box on the other side because it's already there. And also this particular piece of paper happened to be a little bit thicker than the other pieces that I was working with, so I didn't want to make it too thick. For this other side, I decided just to go ahead and wrap it up the sides, even though I could have trimmed that piece off as well. I decided not to, because I'll have enough with that extra piece that I cut off. I'll have enough to use it on the interior base of the box. So you just kind of trim all 4 sides so that you can fold these flaps into the box. I had to retrim this little bit right here. Not a big deal. You just want to make sure that you actually use those little bits that you trim off in the corners of your box, because it's so frustrating to have trimmed off that little extra piece that you fold in all of your flaps and then you realize you have a little gap in the edge. And because the white is such a stark difference from this beautiful raspberry color, I want to make sure that it was fully covered all the way around. So this part is really satisfying, just to get all those flaps folded down into the interior. And then you're going to end up with a little bit of white space on the bottom of the box. And I don't know if you peeked, did you see on the corner there, as I folded it in, there was a little bit of a white space left, because I did not take that little remnant piece and stick it in the corner. Anyway, so now you just want to take that extra piece that you cut off and then just adhere it down to the base of the box, and we are all done. So I wanted to put a metal pole on the side of this box, but my daughter didn't want one, so I gave it to her, but then later I ended up putting a little metal pole on it anyway, just because it's so gorgeous. So it's that middle box that says right now. Okay, so if you want to catch up on our whole list or whole series of these upcycled boxes, you can click here for that playlist, because we have quite a few now. And if you want to see more pictures, you can follow along on Instagram, because I've got some pictures there. Or you can always check out my website at pepperandpine.com. Thanks for watching.